Hey everybody, I'm back and I finished this jewelry box. Last we met, I was playing around with this new gorgeous color of Toscana milk paint, and then my computer, my iPad, said that the storage was full. So I went to unload some of the new lessons that I filmed for my upcoming workshop that I'm going to be offering, and I crashed my Mac, my computer. So while I was dealing with all of that, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to finish this. Shannon, hey. Oh, it's like the Keystone Cops over here, Shannon, but just me and the dogs. But I dumped water. It didn't go on my computer while I was trying to do all this. I can't multitask. And I don't think humans are meant to multitask, right, Shannon? Not me anyway. So what I did here, let me tell you the saga of this. I put on the second coat and it chipped, started really chipping in some crazy spots. And, you know, gold leaf is my answer to everything. I love gold leaf. So I created this kind of cool texture. Right, Shannon? You agree. We're not meant to multitask. Oh, my goodness. So the chipping occurred when I put the second coat of the milk paint on. So I let it kind of do its chippy thing. And in these areas, it was very minimal. It was just a little tiny bit. I've been very busy, yes. I've been really a maniac, panicking about my computer, Shannon. I'm like, I'm no one without my computer, right, my laptop. But yes, I think I really like it. I love gold in this kind of turquoise color. I just love it. I look for gold jewelry with turquoise. I'm a Sagittarius, December, and that's our birthstone. And you know, I don't own any. So I just can never find it. When I do, it's like $8 million, right? So it chipped, and this part of the jewelry box was fine, right? It was all good. It was the top that really was chipping like crazy. So what I did is I sanded off as much was going to come off. Really took me 20 seconds. I put a coat of mud paint down in the sky color, right? Because it was right here. And then I just put another 2 coats of the, what is it called? Putting on the Ritz, the milk paint, that's this color. And then I just I wanted to make a really irregular gold leaf pattern. So I used this old Ralph Lauren stencil. You could see some of that design here. And then I also took a little sea sponge and put it over there. Oh, and by the way, between all of that, you guys, Shannon, I used sealer, right? Before I put the gold leaf, I used a matte sealer because I'm like, this is chipping. It's even chipping off of the mud paint, right? In that same spot. You never know, you know, all these pieces, even these little jewelry boxes have a story, and you never know what was going on. So I sealed the whole thing with matte sealer, and then I just did the gold leaf, have it all over my hands. It's fabulous. And then I did the hardware, and I love it. I love it. So that's it. There you go, Shannon. And anybody watching in the replay, this is, you know, this is an unusual situation with milk paint, right? And of course it happened today, but it looks fabulous. And if you go to my YouTube channel, I do have a tutorial about using shellac. If I, you know, had the time tonight, I would have shellacked the whole thing when I saw it chipping, removed the chips, put a coat of shellac, let it dry, and then put the milk paint on, because the milk paint will stick to the shellac. But I didn't have that time, so I did this. And I'm really happy with it. I absolutely love this color, and I love it with gold and my crazy gold leaf kind of irregular stuff happening here. So everybody, and Shannon, thanks for coming back. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Any questions about this project, please ask in the comments. If I wanted to, I can wax it. I can go over the matte sealer and everything with a wax. When you do that, the wax sits on top of the sealer. It is not absorbed into the paint. So you want to do an extra really thin, beautiful, fine coat of wax and let it dry, let it really cure. What do I do with all my projects? That's a good question, Shannon. I have them in my house. I have them down now in my booth space, down at G's in Deep River, everywhere. I give them away. I just brought something over to my son's that he has in a living room. It's a big piece of furniture. But yeah, I know. It's like, it's crazy. Hey, Diana. Make sure you watch. You're just seeing me live. Make sure you go watch the replay. I was just showing off a new color of the Toscana Milk Paint. Again, the Toscana Milk Paint and the Miss Mustard Seed are both available at Chalk Mercantile. So they're both there, okay? Yeah, making supper. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. If you put sealer on that, would that ruin the shine of the gold? You know what? That's why I would wax it, Shannon. When I gold leaf furniture, I wax it. Like this sealer is obviously matte, right? And what I like about this is I've got the matte contrasting the shiny gold, right? It's fun. It's like a fun jewelry box. And when I use wax, it doesn't knock down the shine. But yeah, the matte sealer, I would be worried about that. So that's why I would do put on just a coat of wax. I mean, you can go crazy with this and put on like a beautiful white wax mixed with a little bit of clear so it's not too much white, and go over that and make it a little bit lighter. But I think the matte sealer would knock back the shine. So good question, Shannon. Absolutely. So give this a try, you guys. You gotta be brave with milk paint for sure. Every once in a while, something like this happens. Like the reason so many people who love milk paint love it is that it will chip irregularly. But when you lose the entire top, like when the whole thing just chips away, that's a problem. And that's what happened. You can see right in here, I lost a whole bunch. So again, I got rid of I just sanded off really quickly, put a coat of mud paint just on this top panel, did a couple more coats of the milk paint. It still chipped in that area, but I knew I had that sky color underneath. And then I sealed it with matte sealer and did a little gold leafing. So how's that for a recipe, right? Everybody in the replay, keep your eyes and ears out for when I offer the next workshop, which is going to be a doozy. And it is a launch into my Surface Anthology membership. So if you join the membership, that workshop will be included, along with over 30 workshops now in our hub, our membership hub. You get 20% off of everything in my shop, Chalk Mercantile. You get a live Q&A with me. We do a live tutorial every month. And of course, you get the big workshop, which I do pre-record because there's many lessons. And I like to keep them really short, so that you're not having to look through like an hour-long tutorial. where did Jane say, you know, that she used that matte sealer? I will cut it down into a 5-minute, you know, here I'm putting on the matte sealer, and then it goes to the next lesson. So it makes it really, really easy to follow. And of course, we talk about all of that, right, Shannon? You got to join people, Shannon says. Shannon, you are so sweet. And also, we have a raffle every month, right, Shannon? And gosh, it's just a great group. And we've got a very, very generous and really creative group of women. So far, we've got just women in there who are decorative painters, flippers, real creatives, like who are not just redoing furniture, but just really into decorative painting. You know, we're talking about floors, walls, doors, all kinds of cool stuff in there. So, oh, Shannon, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. If you're interested in joining the Surface Anthology membership, go to surfaceanthology.com, click on membership, and join us. And yes, Shannon, you need to post your project. So the raffle, what Shannon is mentioning is every month, again, we have a raffle, and it's open to members who practice that month's technique. So whether they practice it on a sample board or they go out and make something. And I've been posting a lot of the members' work. So if you go to my page, Surface Anthology on Facebook, you'll see what they're doing. And then they get entered into the raffle and win something fabulous. So Shannon, thank you. And make sure you do post in there so that you could be entered for sure, Shannon. Again, go to surfaceanthology.com, click on the membership, and join us. It's just $27 a month, and it's a lot of fun. And we really dive deep into technique, different products, all kinds of good stuff. So Shannon and everybody, thank you so much for watching. I am going to be back. Today's Tuesday, probably on Friday with a new project. And Shannon, I'll give this a coat of wax between them. I really want to let it dry now and kind of calm down after all this craziness. And I'll let you see what that gold leaf looks like.